everybody. I hope you all are having a great day. For those of you who do not know, I am Margaret Phillips. I am a psychic medium, a Reiki master, a shamanic energy healer. After this weekend, a pranic energy healer. I am also a life coach and a hypnotherapist. And as you see, Angels Always Around Us is my business name. You can feel free to follow me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Angels Always Around Us. For Instagram, it's at Angel Margaret P. I am also on TikTok and YouTube, so you can always find me there. Just so while we're waiting for a caller to pop in, just so you guys know, starting back up in September, we're taking a little break for August, but in September, on the first Thursday of the month, I will be leading my women's empowerment group, Healing Through Empowerment. And we decided to make that a hybrid. So that will be in person at the Awaken Center in Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, but it will also be hybrid. You can check out my website or my Facebook page, send me a message for more information about that. The Women's Empowerment Group is $20 a session. We meet again the first Thursday of every month at 6:30. It will be a hybrid meeting, so if you can't join us in person, please join us in Zoom. We do different things. We do meditations. We're going to be doing like spirit animal journeys. We do different kinds of energy healing, just all kinds of fun stuff, all kinds of things to help you along your journey. And then at the end of every group, everybody who attends gets a one-card reading from me at the end of the group. So that's all included. And then also to let you know, starting back again in September, the third Sunday of the month at the Awaken Center from 12 to 1:30, I will be leading an energy healing exchange. This is open to any type of angel practitioner, any type of energy healer, whether it be Reiki, angel healing, pranic healing, whatever you got, bring it along. I believe we have a caller on the line. Anastasia from Virginia, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How can I help you today?
I'm interested in mediumship reading.
Okay. So every medium's a little different. If for some reason, guys, your person does not come through, that does not at all mean that they are upset with you. It just means they are currently not available. They're either helping somebody else, doing their own thing, whatever. I like to make sure people know, whether it be you're sitting with me or you're sitting with another medium, never let a medium tell you guys that, you know, your person is angry with you, so that's why they're not coming through. They may not be ready to talk because they need to figure out how they want to approach you to a situation, but that does not mean that they are angry with you. It's nothing personal. It's nothing about us. It's all about them if they're not available. What is the name of the person we're looking for, Anastasia?
Lucas.
Lucas. And about when did Lucas pass? If you can just kind of give me like about when, like the decade.
13 months ago.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment. Let me see. Let me connect with the angels and see if we can bring Lucas through for you. Okay. So as a medium, I just tell you what I see, what I hear, and kind of relay the messages. The first thing I hear and the first thing I feel is a little bit of regret on Lucas's part. And he says, you know, I wasn't ready. I didn't want to leave you, but I had to leave you. It was my time. He says, you know, I did not prepare for this. He says, if I had my way, I would still be with you. But he says, you know, it was my time, so I had to go. He says he wants you to know that he is with you. Quite often, he's cute. He goes, not quite every day, but I check in her a lot and on her a lot. So he wants you to know he's quite often there with you. He's quite often checking in on you, making sure you're okay. He wants you to know that you are loved, not only by him, but there are many people I see on the other side who have a great love and admiration for you. It looks like on the other side, you have some pretty cool, strong family ties. You've got lots of ancestors that are kind of looking around, kind of trying to help you. Is there something in particular you would like to say to Lucas?
That we miss him.
So what Lucas, it's interesting because he's like, explain it to her. So when someone passes, that spirit, when they pass, they don't miss us the same way we miss them, because we're used to having their physical, their emotional, their spiritual, we're used to having everything. And when they pass, they don't have the physical body constraints, so they can come in, they can check on us, they can do whatever. So Lucas, again, he says, I love you, I love all the family I've left behind, but he says it's not the same missing you as you guys feel for me, because I get to check in on you guys. And that's, one of the great blessings we get from the divine, is that our deceased loved ones can check in on us. We can talk to them. We can't always hear their answers, but they can always hear us, even if we don't think they can. The other thing Lucas wants to know, I'm sorry, go ahead, Anastasia.
Could you ask him if he still gets to do the thing that he loves the most?
He's so cute. So he goes, I haven't even gotten to that yet. He says there is so much to do over here and so much to explore. And he says everything is so different. He says, I'm sure people say it, but until you experience it, and he goes, not that you're experiencing it anytime soon, but until you experience it, you can't understand how different everything feels on the other side. He says, the things I used to do that make me happy, he says, I'm sure when I get a minute, I will get back to it. But he says, for right now, I am busy learning. I am busy also engaging in new things. He says he's spending a lot of time at the Rainbow Bridge, which is where our pets go when they pass, and they wait for us until it's our time to cross over. I see him playing a lot with dogs and cats and just like running in the meadows by the Rainbow Bridge. He's very calm. He's very happy. And most importantly, he's at peace and he has no pain.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else he wants you to know. And he also says that he says he hasn't done it yet, but he says he's excited, and he says, I wasn't sure if she was going to hear me, so I was waiting until she contacted somebody. I am honored to be that somebody that you were able to contact, Anastasia. Lucas wants you to know he is going to leave quarters for you, heads up. So when you see quarters around, like in your path, if you happen to be walking, there's quarters up, look and see if you've got quarters in your path, if they're heads up. If they're heads up, that's from Lucas. He's funny. He's like, I'm not just going to leave her any quarters. I'm going to turn them all heads up, so she definitely knows it's from me.
Well, I am a medium myself, but my grief is too strong right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do anything right now. I mean, I did have a connection with him like last year and some of this year, but I mean, my grief is pretty much overtaken, even though I know how it works,
And just remind yourself that this is temporary. We all have things we have to deal with that's temporary, and then we come back. And he says, don't worry. He says, this is not a gift that you've like thrown in the basement, never to be seen again. He says, you're going to hear me. He says, start looking for those quarters. And what I hear is when you get 7 quarters all in the same month, that's an extra sign to you that you are moving more forward on your spiritual path.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got lots of silver to be on the lookout for. But just remember, we're all given these gifts. They will come back to us. We can put them down and then pick them back up. It's not like it's forever that you don't have this ability. And like you said, your grief is too big right now, and that's okay. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to include you in my I have like a little prayer list for people that I pray and send healing to once a week. Can I put you on that list, Anastasia?
Oh, certainly. I would appreciate that.
Awesome. So we are just about out of time. Is there any last questions or any last things you would like to say to Lucas before we go?
No, I just really wanted to check on him because I right now I can't.
So again, he wants you to know, he says, I'm fine, relax, it's all good. He says, don't press yourself. He says, when you're least expecting it, he's funny, he goes, you will hear us. So not just him, us. And again, I see you have many ancestors who are watching over you, who have this nice, strong bond of love, trying to help you and put different things in your path. Well, I thank you very much again for joining us, Anastasia. I'm being told we got about 60 seconds. So again, guys, if you would like to reach out to me, go to angelsalwaysaroundus.com. My Facebook page is Angels Always Around Us. You can shoot me a message. You can give me a call, send me a text, 856-449-9099 here in the States. Lots of good stuff. Come September, I will be back again at the Awaken Center. The first Thursday will be the women's group. The third Sunday will be the energy healing and all kinds of good stuff. So watch out for my social media pages, my website. That'll tell you where I'll be and where you can find me. I hope you guys have a great day, and I am honored to share this space with you today. Thank you.